Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So people often think I'm joking when I say that I have a addictive personality, and I have to be extremely careful. So everybody knows that if we're going somewhere, I'm not going to be the best person to drive, because I drive 45, 55 miles an hour very conservatively, because I think if I ever got into a car accident and I need painkillers, that's the end of me, and I always worry about that. And then people think that that can't be the case, because I'm always going on a 16-hour fast, on a 48-hour fast. I'm always giving up all, quote unquote, giving up all the luxuries in life. How can I have an addictive personality, right? Oh my God, nobody could give up. You know, people look at me, and I live out of my car when the weather is conducive to it. Not so much here in Phoenix, but back home in Seattle. And I lived out of my car here in Phoenix during the winter time. And so if I can give up stuff like that, how can I ever have an addictive personality? Well, the problem is that I have a hard time with any sort of change. And I'm very lucky that I changed my eating habits during 2 times in my life when I didn't have a whole lot going on and I could afford those withdrawal issues. I quit drinking soda and consuming all sugar and a bunch of other food additives when I was 16 years old, and I didn't have a whole lot of pressure in my life, right? Good luck getting me to do that today if I needed to. And I started controlling the portion sizes and the intermittent fasting during the quarantine of 2020, right? I'm very fortunate I had those 2 phases in my life where I could actually afford to make some changes. If I remember correctly, when I first quit eating sugar, everything seemed off. I wasn't sleeping right. I was having major mood swings. But you know what? I pushed through it once instead of having to deal with the effects of sugar all of my life, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the luxury of pushing through that one, right? Most people can't afford to not sleep correctly if they have any semblance of a career, right? Even if they didn't need to work, most people don't want to sleep incorrectly, right? Most people like to have a social life of some sort, right? Even if I were retired today, I probably wouldn't want to have insomnia like that, right? And then during the quarantine, when I was doing these fasts, oh my God, my sleep schedule was all over the place. But I remember telling myself it's a lot better to push through this one time, especially when it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do it, right? Now, here in 2023, we no longer have the luxury of just pushing through, right? And it goes to show, right, I have a different addiction now, masturbating. And I normally would. I don't crave masturbating. The problem is I can't sleep until I masturbate. And unfortunately, in the context of having a career and a social life, that's a big problem right there, right? And that's what I mean by I have an addictive personality. It's not like, oh my God, I'm going to masturbate right now, or give me a gun and let me shoot myself because I can't masturbate. No, I never feel that way. I didn't feel that way with sugar either, or with the fasting. It was, oh my God, my life is going to be interrupted because of all the withdrawal that I'm trying to digest, right? That's a big problem. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. I suspect if I ever used painkillers, I would be in a similar dilemma. Anyways, that's my addictive personality in a nutshell, if I could put it in words, right? It's probably beyond that, but that's what I can put in words at the moment.